Hi, welcome back. I'm here at the Westin Copley Hotel. I think that's the full name of it. For a last minute plan that Pam and Evie invited me on. And you haven't actually met them yet, but you're about to. And I'm gonna head right in the room and you'll see some of the adventures that we go on tonight. Oh, hello. Hi, Evie.
Hi.
Thank you for opening the door. That's Pam. So this is the shower. I've been in this room before. That was all an act of me knocking on the door, trying to be cute for the vlog. This is just a regular room. This isn't a ADA room or anything like that, but I do like how they have that bar there and a little, not bench, but ledge on the side. So this is the bathroom, and I'm not dressed that nice because it's absolutely freezing. Pam asked me last minute, hey, do you want to come? I got this good deal. And I wonder why, because it's like a blizzard. But okay, so here is the room. Nice little bench here. Nice TV, a desk, and oh, a nice view outside with the snow. And Pam is hiding in the corner. She's trying to be polite. One of these days she'll act like herself on camera, but we'll just have to wait and see. So that's the room. So we're here at the 75 Liberty on Main. It was pretty slippery out, so I didn't vlog, but there's a nice ramp heading in, and it's very accessible. And even the bathrooms are. There's powered doors to get in right in the entrance. So we decided to go eat at one of these heated igloos. There is, as you can see, a little step down that's lit up right there. So this is right on the Seaport. So as you can see, it's a little bit snowy. So it's very on theme. But this is the Seaport behind us. Right on the water. So they're nice and cutely lit. I'm not going to walk anywhere else. These are the igloos. Now I'm gonna get back inside because I'm letting in all the cold air that they zip up. So I'm not much of a foodie, as you all know. This is not a food vlog, but I'll show the menu anyway. But I am an expert on pasta everywhere, so that is what I'll be getting. Here's just the look of the igloo. It's pretty cool. This thing right here is the heater. So it's very, this is how you get in, the zipper. So it's not super wide, and there is like a little bump on that. Earlier, I forgot to say how I knew these two ladies. So Pam and Evie are mother and daughter, actually. Pam is the mom, even though sometimes she doesn't act like it. I'm just kidding. She is much more youthful than me, which is why I hang out with her. I actually met her at work. And we were reminiscing the other day about how we became friends, and we actually became friends because she randomly, well, here's what happened. So she got my phone number because there was like this work event after work at a restaurant, and I used to be more antisocial. I can go into that journey later about how I became more extroverted, but well, actually, so I became more extroverted because I read this book called The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. And I got invited to this work event. Well, everyone got invited. It wasn't an exclusive event. And I'm like, I was kind of new, so I'm like, I don't really want to go. But then Pam was pressuring me to go. And then she's like, here, let me just take your phone number. I'll text you. And then it turns out, so I was like, okay, I don't want to say no because she like wants me to go. And then the funny thing is she canceled. So I went there by myself, but like I read The Year of Yes, so you know it ended up being a good time. It's just like I was, you know, just getting to know her, and I'm like, wow, she wanted me to go to the vet, and then she didn't go because she had a scratch on her eye, which sounds fake, but now that I've known her better, it doesn't sound like she would make up a story now, but at the time I'm like, okay, you can't pull it together, you're forcing me to go. Anyway, so then she was just an acquaintance at that point, but then we became friends after she texted me randomly one day after she got my phone number, and then she's like, here's a picture of my dog. Can I see a picture of your dog? And then, because she knew I had a cute dog, and I'm like, sure, I'll send you a picture. And then ever since then we became friends, and there's some days like now when she's being videoed on a vlog for the first time that she probably regrets sending that text at all. But that's the story of how we became friends. And then I met Evie, and then I was like, wow, how did Pam have such a cool daughter? And then no, and they invited me on their little girls' night to this hotel, so I'm glad that they invited me. So here's my penne with sauce. If you choose to subscribe, which you should, you're going to see a lot of this at any vlog I do at a restaurant. So going over to the veggie burger with the greens. Looks very nice. And then the classic chicken and fries. You can't go wrong with it. And Evie's still a kid, but she is a teenager, but she is a good teenager. Yes. I am scared of most, but not of her. So I actually really liked my pasta. The sauce was really good for this not being an Italian restaurant. I don't know what you'd call it, like American or seafood, but it was really good. Evie seemed to have liked her chicken and fries based on the empty plate. Would you agree? Yes. Yes, definitely. They were crispy and the fries were good. And her whole plate is gone. It looks like she ate the plate too. So Pam, how was your burger?
I definitely would have it again.
Okay. It was cold and late, so we just headed straight back to the hotel. So this is the view from the 17th floor at night. So it's the morning now, and one thing I liked as we were getting ready, so there's this mirror right here across from the bathroom, and there's this little ledge here, so that, it's a little high up, but that helped like doing makeup and stuff so two of us could get ready. One thing about the bathroom, I showed it last night, but the toilet was very low, and then the beds are very high. So this is not an accessible room, but that's just something to keep in mind. Because it was kind of hard to get up that last night. So this is the closet as well. So it has a safe and then an iron. And it's a nice closet for coats. So this dresser in the front is kind of deceiving because it looks like just all cabinets, but this is actually the mini fridge. The middle is where the cabinets are. And then this is some glasses and whatnot. And I'm just going to get the view again because the last time I had night mode on. This is convenient. Right by the bed there's outlets for USB and plugs. That's a nice feature. There's outlets and USB plugs everywhere. So there's multiple on the nightstand, but there's even some on this lamp. So, and then there's so many on the walls too. So there's definitely no shortage of outlets in this room. You had to tap your key card to access guest floors, but that access button was pretty high up, so that could be improved on the elevators. So this is the club room. We're here at like 12 right now at checkout, so there's nothing here, but there was breakfast and there was snacks last night. But there was even like chicken and asparagus late last night. Here's the food selection that was offered at breakfast. Right, so they have computers, places to sit, and TV shows. So yeah, pretty cool. They have alcohol here at night, but you have to pay a fee. They have Pelotons in here and other things at this workout room. Since we had a few, not critiques, but kind of critiques of the regular room, we were curious what the accessible room looked like. So Pam had the great idea to ask for just a little tour while we were checking out, and they actually gave us a card and said just to head right up to the 9th floor and take a look. So that's what we're gonna do now, is to give a tour of an accessible room. So this is the view from one of the accessible rooms on the 9th floor. So this is just a one king size bed. The bed is still high. I personally would have liked to seen a more lower bed, just one that's easier to get in and out of. That fire alarm would be for hearing impaired people, for the lights to go off, so that's a nice touch. And then I'll show the bathroom. So what's good about this room is there's just one sliding door instead of two. And then the bathroom, the toilet is higher. We even tested it, which is nice. And then it has the grab bar there. And there's plenty of room to roll around. And then it does seem to be a lower sink, I believe, which is good. There I am. And then it has a roll-in shower, which is nice, and then different shower heads. So that is the accessible room. It has a similar closet and similar exit, no powered doors when exiting. And then Evie noticed that there was 2 eye holes, which is interesting because I don't know what they're called, eye holes. Peepholes. Peephole sounded wrong, but I guess it's right. But that's a good touch too, because I hate when people knock on my door. And now we'll give a tour of the lobby. That's right here in the lobby. So this is the entrance to the shopping mall. While editing, I noticed this button for the doors right here. And then I'll show how close the mall is to the lobby. It's all part of the same building. The Copley Shopping Center is full of really bougie type of stores like Gucci, Dior. So it's luxury shopping connected to this hotel. So there's a convenient Starbucks. And I'll show how close it is to the lobby now. So the lobby is right around the corner to right there. That's the lobby. So there's a little sitting room right here. I believe that's what this is. And then a mini Starbucks. I've never seen 2 Starbucks so close to each other. Normally in this area, you expect that from Dunkin' Donuts. And then also in the lobby is a nice little convenience store and gift shop. I'll take a look around inside real quick. And now we are heading to the Prudential Center. The actual shopping center of the Pru is pretty much your standard mall, although the stores are a bit more upscale. This is the visitor center here, the concierge. That's the elevator over there to the left. This is the main lobby. So we're at the Christian Science Plaza now, on our way to the Mary Eddy Library to check out the Mapparium, I believe it's called. So I believe this is the Christian Science Center pool. And at first I was very confused because I'm like, that doesn't look like a pool, but then I forgot that it's absolutely freezing. So it's frozen and covered in snow. So this is probably a nicer thing to see when it's springtime or summer, because this is a nice reflecting pool. That was the entrance for the church, so now we're heading to the actual entrance for the exhibit that we're about to see. Here is the Mapparium. This is a picture from the website of the Mary Baker Eddy Library. This picture really does the exhibit justice, which is great since you are not supposed to take pictures and videos inside. The main reason for this is so that nothing falls off the ledges, but since I was sitting in the wheelchair, I sneaked a few in.
That separated us from one another. Now it is or join soccer fans in Japan. You come to understand that more binds us together than separates us. We all share a desire to improve our world.
So we're in the lobby now after being in the Mapparium, and we all thought it was very cool. You weren't supposed to take pictures or videos while inside, so I only got a tiny little bit just to give a little perspective. So you go on this glass bridge between two door frames, and it's 3 stories high, so you're basically on the second floor. And it was definitely wide enough for a wheelchair, but they don't want you to bring anything that can fall over the edge. So, but I'm a little bit afraid of heights, but it wasn't too scary because it feels like you're in the middle of a globe. So like when you look over the edge, it's not like straight down, it's like curved. It's like you're in the middle of a ball. So it's pretty cool. There's something with your voice there that they explain. It like echoes back and forth. So we stayed around a little bit at the end to test that out, and we all thought it was pretty trippy. It's something that you couldn't really tell in a vlog anyway. Even if I could record it, you had to just experience it. But someone like on the other side of the room, you feel like they're talking right in your ear. So I tried not to say anything sarcastic because I don't know who in that room could hear it. Because normally I would have said, oh my god, listen to that guy mansplaining because he's talking about all the different countries. But I didn't want him to hear I was saying that, so I just kept my mouth shut. But unfortunately, we had to listen to him go on and on and on, explain which country was which to all the people nearby. But we did have fun with it, and it was pretty trippy. But when people made like a weird cough, it was pretty funny, but you didn't know they were right next to you, so you're like afraid to laugh, which makes it easier to laugh more. So on the tour, we were told that these were voted the #1 bathrooms in Boston. They seem just regular stalls to me, so it must be cleanliness. So, yeah. That's the #1 rated bathroom in Boston. Okay, now that I've turned the corner, I've turned a corner in my attitude as well, because yeah, these are nice. They're very clean. I'm not scared at all to use any of these stalls. Oh, and there's a whole entire room back there that's an accessible stall. So, okay, I guess I approve that these are the best bathrooms in Boston. And no one's in here, so that's probably why they're good too. Oh, I hope no one's in there now that I'm screaming. Yeah, so the accessible stall has its own private sink, and that seat is really high up, and it has 2 bars, so yeah, I approve of these bathrooms. This is what Pam wrote to add to the Seeds of Hope wall. Very nice. I want to make this like a fortune cookie. So let's just like, I'm closing my eyes and then Evie will stop randomly and then I will, okay, go to the nearest one. Okay, let's see what my fortune tells me. Joy. What brings you joy? Having people be as happy as me or if someone else is also happy. Also, cats, friends, and art. Nice. Having people be as happy as me is risky endeavor for the wall of hope. Or so, nice try. Well, for the record, my fortune cookies are always awful, so just staying on theme. But thank you to whoever wrote that. I hope I'm as happy as you.
In subsequent editions, she adds, with key to the scriptures to the title. She founds the Church of Christ in science. On her side is her husband,
Little fun fact about the lights is that it says the date. So it says February and then 24th.
Oh wow!
I
So
think it's supposed to look like
the globe. Yeah. Okay. Evie's got an eye to the sky, and we're thankful for that here at the vlog because I did not notice that. It's pretty cool. So all in all, it's a pretty cool attraction. They said it was in the top 10 tourist attractions for Boston, which is interesting. But we actually got in free with reserving a pass through my Boston Public Library card. So normally it's free for children under 17 and then $6 per adult. But we actually got in free, and it was about a 20-minute tour. Well, the tours run every 20 minutes, so it was a little less than that for the tour. But it was a nice little interesting excursion that we all enjoyed.